All right, hello. This is my first chat on my new computer. Usually I do it on my phone and it always freezes and it doesn't go well. So it's a new experience of not having to hold my phone or anything like that. And hopefully my computer doesn't overheat because that's always the problem with my phone. Hopefully the camera also is good enough. Hello, Zachy. Hello, that girl, Nat. Road to 1K. Hope you got 1K. Hockey is life. Isabella, hello. I just filmed a lot today. I've also been working a lot. I'm doing a couple interviews for a couple, I don't know, entertainment industry newspapers this week. Hello, Buff. Mercy. Um, Thank you, that girl, Nat. I like the rhyme of that. Lizzie is at a bachelorette party this weekend in Arizona, and I'm just in Santa Monica filming and other stuff like that. So here I am, just a guy on a Saturday night by himself. Crazy. I have a kombucha here, and I'm watching the last two episodes of Better Call Saul. I've watched Breaking Bad 3 times, completely through. So now I'm on the Better Call Saul train, and about to finish it. Farm Dogs, hello. And I also went to a YouTube event recently. Thank you, Mercy. I went to a YouTube event in LA. There was a hotel rooftop with a pool. I posted some pictures on Instagram, so check my Instagram out. I think I posted some of my stories here too, but was hanging out with Valerie Lepouch, who's like, I think her name on TikTok is Elongated Musk, and Noah J. Wood, and POVs with Nolan. So got to spend a lot of time. Hello, the Merrill siblings. Thank you so much. Buff, hello, Isabella. But yeah, so probably you guys know who some of those people are. You might even watch their videos, but got to hang out with them for a full night. Lizzie and Valerie had a lot of fun. They would disappear at the party and, I don't know, get drinks at the bar, and we're talking to different people. I talked to Noah a decent amount. So yeah, maybe at some point in the future, I'll do some collabs with Valerie and Noah and Nolan and Sky as well. So yeah, it was really good to meet all of them and get to hang out with them for a night. And hopefully we'll do it again soon. But none of them live in LA. Valerie said she might be aiming to move here at some point. So that would be cool because Lizzie and I had a lot of fun hanging out with them. And yeah, I guess not a ton of the like acting POV people actually live in LA. So at that party, I spent a lot of time with them, but they aren't here. So it's harder to, yeah, like I guess the connections I made at the party, a lot of them are going back to where they're from. Like Noah lives in Atlanta. Nolan, Nolan lives like north, like San Francisco. Valerie lives, I think, in Virginia. Yeah, so everybody's all over the place. So it's tough. Thank you. Yeah, Avi wasn't at the party, and I don't know why. I forget. Noah J. Wood told me why, but I can't remember why. But I haven't met Avi. But I certainly would, and I'd like to with some of their stuff. Like I like video editing a bit more. I don't do it nearly as much on my videos as I'd like to. On some of them I do. Like you see, I put special effects in. But if I did something with like Avi or Noah or like Valerie or Nolan, I would put definitely more special effects and like play with the lighting a little bit more, like do really high quality like POVs with them. So hopefully I'll do some POVs soon. And I'm still auditioning for movies and stuff too. So I really hope that I'm working on a movie or TV show. I've auditioned for a lot of really cool projects with some big like A-list actors like Jake Gyllenhaal and Ryan Gosling. But yeah, we'll see. And then yeah, I'm being interviewed by a couple newspapers this week about just my acting career and social media stuff. So check out my Instagram. I do most of that stuff I post on my Instagram. So definitely aim, if you can, follow me there. would be amazing. Really appreciate that, because it's weird, the entertainment industry and even casting directors. And I have some friends in the industry as well, like some actors who are in movies and TV shows, who are so obsessed almost with trying to grow their Instagram following, even still, even though like I don't think Instagram's as popular, but casting directors and people in the entertainment industry, a lot of them, that's the only app they're on. They're not on TikTok, they're not on YouTube, but they're on Instagram. So they're like, you need your Instagram numbers high. So if you guys could check out my Instagram page, I'd really appreciate it. Who's your favorite YouTube that you collab with? I don't know. She's bigger on TikTok, but this Charlie Gray, she has like 3 million followers on TikTok. And Valerie will probably, hopefully, collab with her soon. I've talked to Eliana through email and through messages here and there a few times, but have not enough to like collab with Eliana again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm just catching up on your messages here, everybody. Hello, Willow. Sky, Noah, Avi, Valerie, Nolan, Matt, you're literally the best. Thank you. Yeah, Avi, I have to get a hold of, and I didn't realize until today Noah and I weren't following each other back on TikTok, but now Noah followed me back on TikTok, so we can chat through there. Maybe I'll collaborate with Noah. Hello, Willow. Yeah, Eliana spends more time editing, like the time I'd like to edit. So right now I'm trying to like basically do more videos instead of better videos, because you almost have to choose, like, do you just do like one video or two videos a day and like edit them really well, or do you have like, some days I have like 10 ideas and I'm like, I want to do all of these, but if I do all of them, then I can't spend a lot of time editing them in special effects, so I have to do like 10 that are just like okay but have good ideas. Hi Maddie Sky, of course. Hello Violet. Yeah, Noah's also, I mean, out of that whole group, like I have an agent and a manager who are like two separate people out here, and a team, and do auditions, and Noah is similar. So I definitely had, yeah, a good chat with Noah about, because I think at some point Noah would move to LA, so I had a good chat with him about that, but we'll see. It's hard, like different people want to move different places. Noah lives in Atlanta, so that's like a really good industry place, but yeah, he collabs a lot, so hopefully next time he's in LA. I also have to get my accounts a little bit bigger. Like Noah's a bigger creator, so some of those creators are, I don't think, are super eager. Like for me on YouTube, I'm coming up on like 50,000 followers, and on TikTok I have 365,000, where they have millions and millions. Like Valerie has like 8.5 million on TikTok, so they're not like jumping at a chance to do something with me, because it doesn't really help them that much, and I totally get that. It's like, it's kind of a business decision. And their whole group that's hanging out in LA, and I think they just went to Orlando, they all have 1 million followers, so like they help each other's follower counts get higher, where I wouldn't necessarily help theirs, even though I have a growing fan base. Oh, you're in an acting class, Maddie. That's awesome. I haven't done an acting class in a little bit, but I have been in a lot of Hollywood acting class with top teachers, and spent years doing that. Acting classes are always a good idea. What apps do you use to edit, or do you have editors? I edit on Final Cut on my computer. It's an editing software, and sometimes on my phone I use Splice. But usually Final Cut on my computer, which took me like a year and a half. I mean, I'm still learning it in some ways, but I spent the quarantine period of COVID just learning how to edit. It's a good skill to have. Thank you so much, Dream X Bear. Hello, Trap Boys. Curtis, you go brag to your friends, of course. Crazy prod. What's your dream job? I'm guessing it's an actor. Yeah, I mean, dream job would be for sure, but it would be like acting. I'd either act in a big movie or a really cool TV series. because on a TV series, like some of them go 7, 8 seasons. So like you have a job um, where you get to do the thing you love most in the world and like develop a character for like 8 years, I think would be amazing. But I also love the idea of doing a movie where you can like go to a set for 3, 4 weeks and then like, it usually takes a year-ish to edit. You can have this amazing evidence of your work like on a big screen and meet like have a big audience. And I am starting a movie on Amazon Prime right now called Legacy. So like a lot of people from home, like Philadelphia is home for me, whereas I live in LA right now. So a lot of people in Philadelphia have gotten to see my movie and around the world, which has been really cool. But it came out during quarantine, so we never got to like do a movie theater release, which would have been awesome. But movie theaters were closed. Um, my friend is Finna will be so jealous. Oh, good, Curtis. Make him jealous. What's your sub goal? You deserve so much already. I want to get 100,000 because then you get like YouTube sends you a silver plaque with your name on it and stuff. So I want to get 100,000, and I'm have a YouTube team that's supporting me now. I had a call with them a few days ago where a bunch of creators like get on a Zoom call, and it's like a creators only call, and we just talk about like ways to improve our accounts and maybe doing different collabs and things like that. So YouTube's been really cool, really generous. So I want to do well on their platform. Your best friend or boyfriend got COVID, so you have nothing to do because he's asleep. Okay, well, I'll keep you entertained. Would you ever work with Marvel? Yeah, I'd love that. I want to be the next Wolverine, even though I just cut my hair. But yesterday I looked like a Wolverine. Now I look like a shaved Wolverine. Oh, I got to put this pencil down. It's just a nervous habit. My favorite song is "What's My Age Again" by Blink-182. Happy birthday, Austin. It's Austin's birthday? How old is Austin turning? It's a big question. Isaiah. Yeah, Curtis and Isaiah just hanging out. Curtis and Isaiah, where in the world do you live? And you like, don't tell me specifically, but what region of the world do you live in? Are you guys in the United States? Are you on the East Coast, West Coast? Just curious. It's really hot on the West Coast right now. So even in Santa Monica, California, it's by the beach, so it's pretty cool normally, but it's still like 90 degrees today. How did you get into acting? How did you figure out you love acting? What is the backstory? The Merrill siblings. I didn't start acting until later in life. I was always in finance and investment analytics. I worked at a few different finance companies after college. I went to college for finance, but I took acting classes like as my extra elective classes. And I worked in finance industry. I went to like Dubai and Belgium and England for work, but I didn't really like finance. I was just good at it, but it didn't speak to me. It didn't light me up. I didn't love it. So my dad took a job in Santa Monica in California, and I was visiting my parents. And I was like, I want to be here. I want to do something in the industry out here. So I quit my job and started reading as many books as I could, contacting as many producers, writers, directors as I could. I worked for the show Big Brother on CBS, which is like a reality show. They have international shows, but I did the American one. I did that for 6 seasons doing talent management, but then also taking acting classes and getting in different movies and short movies and now feature films. And I have an agent and a manager, and I'm in the union SAG-AFTRA. So it took a big change in my life to go from investments to acting, which I did about like, I don't know, 6 years ago, 5 years ago. But now I'm here. I'm all in. I've started a movie that's, like I said, streaming on Amazon Prime called Legacy, and been auditioning for movies with really big actors since. I just need the book one. Oh, you're in Alabama. That's awesome. Mercy, you live in PA? I'm from Philadelphia. What is the backstory of starting to do POVs? Did you have a job and quit to be an actor? I mean, yeah. So I did quit my finance job to do the entertainment industry, but I'm like smart in a way. Like I work TV production while I was learning to act, and then even right now, like I have a few jobs. Like I am a tutor for high school students, and I do it every day. Like it takes a lot of time, but it pays really well. And then I also run social media for a few professional athletes. I basically run their Instagram accounts. And then I did POVs during quarantine. Like my fiance Lizzie who's at a bachelorette party in Arizona right now. My fiance Lizzie, during quarantine's like, hey, why don't we do this? We're bored. And I was like, I don't want to do it. You can download. So she downloaded TikTok, and I just kind of looked in the background. And then I was like, fine, I'll do one video. And then one video led to two, which led to three. And then I was like, hey, maybe I can use this for my acting career. And that's when I started doing POVs and like looking at what other actors were doing. And like Eliana was doing acting challenges like 2 or 3 years ago. She was the first one to do it. And then I did some of her acting challenges, and I was like, oh, okay, we can use TikTok for acting too. And then I started doing more. Yeah, Big Brother was cool. I'm still friends with some of the cast. Oh, you've been in commercials, Maddie. Whoa. I've done some small commercials, but none that I've like really aired on TV. Uh, hello, Simra Muhammad. That's awesome, Maddie. What kind of commercial was it? I was in a birthday commercial when I was 3, but that's it. Oh, that's awesome. But I mean, why is everybody in commercials in this room? That's crazy. Yes, I'd love to know. When you were 11 years old, Maddie, what commercial was it? Curtis, you and Isaiah want to meet me? Well, I think you will somehow. I'll probably like, I don't know if there's more, if YouTube has more events and Instagram different places, like I would travel. Like I think Noah, Valerie, Nolan, Corbin, and Sky, like I think the thing they just went to, like VidCon, was in Orlando. And if I had known about it, I might have gone with them. But Alabama is, I've driven through Alabama before. I drove to get to Los Angeles, like Hollywood, Santa Monica. I drove from Philadelphia. So I drove through Alabama. It was really cool. Drove through Alabama, but then drove down to New Orleans, and then over through Texas, and then through New Mexico. I like stopped in Albuquerque because that's where Breaking Bad was filmed. I went to Roswell, New Mexico, and then drove up through Arizona, through like Sedona, and then through Las Vegas, and then finally got to California. So it was several days of driving. But I did drive through Alabama for a little bit, and it was really cool. I drove through Kentucky as well. Yeah, it was like a very weird route. Definitely took a couple extra days, but I wanted to see more of the country. And like I had worked in an investment company for like 8-9 years, and just was sitting in a cubicle and never got to like experience like traveling that much or life. So I got the most out of it on the drive out here. Your younglings, I like that. I like that word. When did you realize you wanted to be an actor? I actually realized, like, not right away when I was in LA. Initially, I was like, oh, well, I'm coming from like my finance background, my investment background, which I'd done a big chunk of my life. So maybe I'll be a producer for like movies and TV shows. And I met a bunch of producers. Like I wasn't afraid to email them and call them on the phone and get really aggressive. And I don't know. I did like contacted a bunch of people, and I was like, I think I can be a producer. And then I read 30 books on screenwriting, and then did as much work as I could. But I was like, I definitely can't be an actor. I'm not going to be an actor. All right, can we get this person out of here? Can I block this person? Hide user from this channel. Okay. I'm just going to edit these messages that aren't great. Gah. Oh, Kool-Aid commercial. That's awesome. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. These like annoying messages. I'm trying to remove them, but it doesn't look like they're actually getting removed. Anyway, sorry. What state do I live in? Did you mean? I live in California now, but I used to live in I live like in Santa Monica near Los Angeles and Hollywood. But I used to live in Philadelphia. But anyway, yeah, I didn't fully enjoy what I was doing, and then came out here, and yeah, I was doing a lot of production work, a lot of reading and writing, and I was like, I haven't been an actor. I don't want to compete with actors. That's too hard. It seems really fun, but it's too hard. And then I don't know. The only thing I hadn't put much study into was acting. So I was like, I'll take one acting class, and I took it. And I was like, I love this, but it's so inconvenient. Like, it's the thing I've always wanted to do. I was so scared to do it, I almost never did it. So it's a cautionary tale for like if you ever feel like you want to do something but you're scared, just try it once and see what happens. How can you not laugh when you're making videos? Lizzie and I laugh all the time when we're making videos. I put a couple bloopers out there, but like, but I don't know if like, I don't know, part of me doesn't think people would want to watch them, but Lizzie and I, like literally, even if it's the most serious video ever, like the second, and sometimes towards the end of a video, you can see like we start smiling because we do have a lot of fun doing it. And that's like, I think an important part. Like, I think if you have fun and like, whether people like your videos or not, they'll also like have fun watching them. But we do like Curtis, we do get very close to laughing many times, and many times we do. Also, Curtis and Isaiah, both you guys. Sorry you're late, Brianna. You're not late. You're just on time. Thank you, Maddie. You make me smile. My boyfriend. Is it boyfriend or best friend? Because I always think BFF is like best friend forever, but then like BF is boyfriend. Anyway, sorry if it is. I'm saying boyfriend, but it might be best friend. Avocado toast, hello. Oh, boyfriend. Okay, I was right. See those instincts? BF meant boyfriend. Avocado toast, hello. That's like, I think one of Lizzie's favorite foods, actually. There's some good avocado toasts in California because California has a lot of like healthy food because people are all trying to stay in shape for their modeling and acting stuff they're doing out here. How long have you been doing POVs? I've been doing them since the beginning of quarantine. Lizzie wanted me to like act in some videos with her, and I thought TikTok was kind of dumb. Instagram didn't have, or YouTube didn't have Reels yet, and like I didn't really know what any of that stuff was. We did buy like a movie camera, so I filmed a movie with Lizzie over quarantine. It's like an hour and a half long, called Poseidon's Crush, that we filmed some of it at the beach, some of it in Palm Springs, some of it in Santa Monica. So we had a bunch of locations. So I wasn't as interested as like in like doing POVs, but then I started doing them and they were fun. So I did a few more, and then they got more fun, and now here we are. What color should I put my lights at? At nighttime, you're supposed to use red. I think it's like good for your eyes or something. But for me, I'd go like purple. It has like a purple, like for some reason at night it has like a cool vibe because it's close to the color black, but it just gives enough, like enhances like the black color because purple's so dark. Thank you, Brianna. You've been doing POVs too, Maddie. Maddie, is your thing Dear Evan Hansen? I actually went to so this past year I went to all the all the award nominated movies like in Hollywood. So I went to Dear Evan Hansen's movie screening, and like Amy Adams was there, and who else was in that movie? But the whole cast was there from the Dear Evan Hansen movie, and I got to like talk to them and ask questions and stuff like that. Which is really cool. I've been going to a lot of movie screenings, getting to talk to the cast this past year. Why did you just lose? I don't know. Yeah, now I'm down to 5 people. I'm not being entertaining enough. I do have to go eat dinner too soon, so maybe it's time for me to jump off. But I haven't done this in a while, so I did want to say hi. Yeah, I talked to Will Smith. I cried in front of him because we're both from Philadelphia, so I got emotional. Ben Affleck and George Clooney. I actually worked with George Clooney on a movie when I first moved out to Hollywood, so I actually made a mistake while working with him a couple years ago, and then he remembered, and Ben Affleck, I guess, had heard about it too. So, thank you, Simra. When will I do another live? Probably a lot more often, and the reason is because I hadn't been doing lives much because my phone would like overheat like really quickly, and sometimes it would just turn off in the middle of a live. So like if I was doing this live on my phone right now, it wouldn't have worked. The phone would have shut down. But I'm on my computer, and I got a brand new computer, so this is so I can literally turn this on anytime. So I'll do a lot more lives. I can even schedule them too. Like YouTube has been telling me to schedule my lives, so I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. But I just heard the oven go off, and I have to put some food in there. Um, and I've been on for like 25 minutes, which is usually way longer than I usually go. So I will talk to you guys all very soon. Thank you so much for coming. And then, yeah, I'll try to either schedule a live or just do this more often. But I will remember all of you. There's only 4 people in the room now, so it'll be easy. But Merrill siblings, thank you. Maddie, thank you. Uh, Curtis, thank you. Everybody for your questions. I really appreciate it. And go check out. And if you haven't followed me on Instagram yet, like go follow me. Check out my Instagram reels. I try to put different stuff on my Instagram reels than I put on YouTube. So yeah, check out my accounts. I'd really appreciate it. But thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you.